It's the big day. Hi, y'all. I'm Ashley, of course, and welcome. And I'm going to pass my mic, and I thank you for participating in this with me. It's a very special occasion during these really
Why, hello there, Ashley Judd social community. Thank you so much, Ashley, for trusting me with your amazing group of followers. This is going to be fun. All right, so, alrighty. Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming to check out the stories. So, I'm actually outside right now on my building's roof deck because I wanted to start to let you know who I am by showing you where I am. Right. Harlem every day, baby. Love it. Have been living here now for about 4-5 years. And I just want you guys to know, don't let anyone tell you that Harlem isn't beautiful. It's gorgeous, and the people here are gorgeous. What else do you need to know about me? One, my pronouns are she, her, and hers. Hey, just as a quick tip, it's good to say it so that everyone can feel comfortable saying it. I am a dual citizen of Nigeria and the United States. Naija no de carry last, okay? That's it. That's all you need to know. I was born, though, in Poughkeepsie, in upstate New York, 90 minutes up from New York City. Hey, everyone. Back again, now with a few icebreaker questions that my team thought would be good so that we could start to build a bit more of a deeper relationship. So I think I have a bunch of questions here. I'm going to go ahead and choose 3 of those, and then I'm going to try to give you like 3 fun facts before we start to jump into the meat of things. First question, what is my favorite breakfast? Hands down, it would be eggs and corned beef. And so not the Irish kind, but the Nigerian kind, where you actually mix in the corned beef with the eggs and then eat it with bread. Oh my God, it's fire. It's amazing. 2, what is the greatest TV show or movie you have ever seen? I think The Wire is brilliant. I think, wow. I think Sex and the City remains brilliant. I think Coming to America is a classic, one of my favorites. And you know what? Little known movie, but I gotta highlight one of my favorite movies. I like to call them Buppy films, black yuppie films, is Deliver Us from Eva. Okay, like when you're a young black girl growing up, trying to see yourself on the screen, you know, those are the films for me that helped me kind of articulate who I am and what I want to be. Gabrielle Union and the other beautiful ladies in Deliver Us from Eva, they killed it. If you have not seen Deliver Us from Eva, you need to see it. It is amazing. Okay, so those are 3 questions. Now 3 quick facts. First, my name, Jessica O. Matthews. What does the O stand for? Ose Mudiaime. Ose Mudiaime. Don't try to spell it. It means God is with us in my native language, Ishin in Nigeria. And yeah, it's very important to me. That's why I make sure my middle initial is always there. Jessica O. Matthews. What else? Okay, all these questions are kind of wild. My secret talent is lip syncing. I'm very good at lip syncing. I enjoy it very much. And primarily it was a talent developed because I am horrible at singing. So that's one. And finally, another secret talent, I can jump rope in heels. I actually think we're about to post a video on the feed showing you how well I can jump rope in heels. Yeah, what can I say? It's something that I do sometimes. Alrighty. All right, so now that we know each other a little better, we can jump into the fun stuff. What do I do for a living, right? Beyond all the things. I am the founder and CEO of a very cool company called Uncharted Power. What does Uncharted Power do? Well, first and foremost, we are a power access company. So what that means is we're kind of obsessed with this idea of making sure that everyone on this planet has access to clean, resilient, and cost effective, right? Like affordable power. It should be a universal right. That's what we believe. The thing is, that's obviously not the case, right? We've found that a lot of people in this world do not have access to the power that they need. In fact, nearly 1 billion people on this planet, including many people in the country that I call home in Nigeria, they do not have access to reliable power. And even in places where we think we have that kind of access, oftentimes a natural disaster will show us that we don't, right? Think about the fires in California. Think about the hurricanes and what happens when, with a weather event, all of a sudden our infrastructure isn't there and we lose power. So at Uncharted Power, what we do is actually build the technologies that we believe are necessary to ensure that people have this power that they need no matter what's going on. We build the hardware and software that allows us to rebuild the grid, actually, specifically the way that we transmit and distribute power. We're building the stuff that replaces the cables overhead and gets us to a place where every city that we're building, right, every community that we have has access to sustainable, smart power where you need it and when you need it. So you're probably thinking, okay, Uncharted Power seems pretty cool, but what exactly does Uncharted Power make? Totally fair question. It's a little technical, but the easiest way to think about it is that we make the technology that's going to build the new grid, right? So what is the power grid, right? It's the way that we distribute power. It's all those cables that you see above head that allows us to get power to different places. Let's face it, that system's a little trash, right? I mean, it hasn't been really like innovated since Nikola Tesla, right? Like literally we have power cables in just this country, in the United States, that are anywhere from like 70 to 150 years old, right? And then internationally, the system's so archaic that people aren't even building power grids that way. And so it's one of the biggest issues that we have when we think about the most sustainable ways to build microgrids, to build resilient infrastructure. And so what we're building at Uncharted Power is something called the Uncharted System. And the Uncharted System is a paver solution that allows us to transform the ground into this new power grid that makes it easier to interconnect renewable power, literally promoting energy sharing between homes with solar, really thinking about how we can have a more sustainable, cost-effective solution for an entirely 100% renewable system. It's a solution that also allows us to more easily interconnect all the things that need power in a community, right? So that can be things for connectivity, right? So it makes it easier to embed fiber optic and embed data center infrastructure and all the things that you need so that your Netflix doesn't lag, so you have faster internet. All of that in your community, getting the power that it needs, but also sensors for communities as well and other types of Internet of Things infrastructure that makes living in that community a bit better, right? That I think redefines the relationship that you're going to have with your community. If you take everything that's been going on, for example, with COVID-19, there are a lot of things that are going to need to be done to make us feel safe in public space again. Whether it's from digital health that's more integrated in our communities, whether it's contact tracing, all of these things, you need technology for them. And that technology built into our environment needs power. And that's what the Uncharted System does. It's the technology, the hardware and software for a whole new grid that makes it easier to get power to where it's needed and when it's needed. It's up from New York City, and what a wild experience growing up, going back and forth between Poughkeepsie, which is an amazing city in and of itself, but quite different in a lot of ways from Nigeria. So that definitely did a lot to kind of design this juxtaposition that I like to have in my life and in everything that I do. Gosh, what else do you need to know? I have 3 siblings. I have an older sister who's a badass. She was the first person to get into Harvard from my high school. Her name is Tiana Matthews. She's just awesome. So she's awesome. I have 2 younger brothers who are also awesome and just normal, young, beautiful black men. One brother with autism who has the most beautiful soul that keeps our family together. Another brother who's a creative and has found an amazing way to redefine what a Nigerian son should be doing with his life. And it's pretty cool. What else? Oh, and I guess you'll get to see a little bit more about this as we go through today. But if I had to describe myself in any way, it would be the love child of Bill Nye, the Science Guy, and Beyonce. So just giving you that to work with. Let's do it.